Welcome. We're gonna be playing some Pillars of Eternity. I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah, I've heard this game is really big, so hoping to have a nice, long, girthy playthrough. Let's just get into it. I'm not too good at these games, especially not turn-based ones, so I'm not gonna do either of these, because it will just be me stuck at a spot, and y'all just having to painstakingly watch me throw my head against the wall. Yeah, we're just gonna go in normal. Camera's gonna be off probably this entire playthrough, just because this is one of the games that I want to solely focus on the story. And yeah. Okay then. A nice loading screen with the game almost crashing. You know, that's fine. It's just a common theme with my computer nowadays. It's kind of scary. And it could be because it's on an external hard drive, but you know, I don't know. But we literally just started again. This does not bode well. I'm gonna give y'all a hint. This does not lead to a good playthrough when the game just soft locks. Maybe we got through.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Interesting. Damn, I think we're really gonna be doing this every single little. Okay, so obviously we're gonna mail. Okay, place men, social cultures, cultures like Aaron Deerwood, place now at the forefront of military politics and heavy labor among the tribes. Oh god. A territory comprised of the forest southeast of Bell River. Okay, it seems there's a lot of lore. We're just gonna have to kind of feel it out as we go. So resolve and might, that's probably just like con and strength. This one just has more strength. Dexterity -1. Damn, look at that face. Ain't he beautiful? Ooh. Interesting. Let me see what the classes are. Oh man. These guys are really fucking cool. Oh, then I can choose what I want to look like. Okay, that's kind of badass. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Okay, so let's be honest here. I'm not playing a priest, a ranger, a wizard. What's a cipher? So it has stealth and stuff, so it leads me to believe this is like a psychic bard. Oh no, this is like the bard class, ain't it? Oh, is it not? Oh man. Sorry, I only know 5e, so I'm trying to compare This is what I would usually go. I would usually just take this, no questions asked. But we might go paladin. Yeah, I think we may go a little bit tanky just so we can have a tank in the party starting. So if we're going, we're gonna want. I didn't even pay attention to what it wants me to take. Okay, so it doesn't tell me what stats I want to have best, or maybe it'll tell me in this screen. Oh man, I do not like the lagging. Oh, it's because I didn't do it. Obviously, we take lay on hands. Okay, so we want might, con, and resolve. So let's see. This is one resolve. Okay. So we're not gonna meta build, I guess. Let's see. Reduce below 50, fire glow like a metal, gaining damage reduction to a small. That one's pretty good if I want to go tank. Every encounter will reduce below 75. This one is more like for a rogue, I would think. I'm torn between the AoE healed and the damage reduction. It's between these two. I'm leaning more towards fire just because I like the fire look better. I mean, it's all good, being like a unicorn and stuff, but we might do this because that's 3 free heals. I don't know how much it heals for. We're just gonna hope it heals for a lot. Oh man, no, I can't. I can't not be a. How can I not be a giant man with a flaming head? Okay, the orders. The Bleakwalkers are soldiers dedicated to conducting warfare mercilessly and with extreme brutality in order to bring a swift end to conflicts. Because they are renowned for their terrible and unyielding nature, most nobles will only call them as their last resort. The Bleakwalkers' behavior reinforces cruelty because the quickest resolution to a battle is one in which the Bleakwalkers' arrival is announced and the surrender immediately follows. To ensure that people understand that no mercy will be given by Bleakwalkers, they never give quarter under any circumstance. Not gonna be what we're going. They sound great though. The Darkosi Paladini, the oldest known paladin order in the world. The Darkosi Paladini were founded as the guard of the Darkosi Palace in Grand Valia over 2,000 years ago. Since the shattering of Grand Valia, the Darkosi Paladini have transformed into the protectors and ambassadors of the immense Darkosi family as well as the old Valian culture. The Darkosi Paladini are widespread and they occasionally even come into conflict with each other due to the machinations of the Darkosi family. Okay, we may not go with that one just because it's hard to say Darkosi over and over again. The Gold-Packed Knights are an order of mercenary paladins who sell themselves for all sorts of defensive and offensive engagements. They emerged on the Pearl Coast a few hundred years ago and managed to survive the destruction of the Dwarven nation that created them. Gold-Packed Knights are not especially brutal and are willing to shift directions based on the desires of their employers. As their name suggests, the Gold-Packed Knights believe payment forms a binding contract. They are known for their non-judgmental profession and impressively mirthlessness. I don't even know what that word is. The most widespread paladin order, the kind wayfarers, are guides and protectors for travelers, often people of limited means traveling in dangerous areas. Kind wayfarers lack the noble prestige of other paladin orders, but are widely respected by commoners for their generosity and compassion. Kind wayfarers lack a centralized structure. Many members operate independently in remote areas. Though the order is known for not being wealthy, in recent years they've improved their finances via cartography and working with groups like the Hand Cult to develop travel guides for little known parts of Aora. Looking pretty good for kind wayfarers, not gonna lie. During the peace negotiations, an archer from the kingdom of Adir shot the noblewoman emissary of Kulkin. Can't say that word in the arm, provoking battle. Nevertheless, made a second attempt at negotiation, accompanied by 3 elven knights whose only arms were shields. They were held in front of her to protect her. She succeeded in helping form the Adir Empire. The knights who protected her founded the shield bearers of Saint. Yeah, who continued to act as her guardian diplomats in Adir and beyond. They are well known for their honesty in negotiations. Okay, so this is evil. I'm between these two. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Hello, Crystallized Winds. How are you doing, man? Or woman? Benevolent, passionate, or honest and diplomatic. I think we're gonna go shield bearers. Obviously I'm gonna take the heal. So the points, right? I'm gonna bump that up. I'm gonna assume this has the 5e like pluses and bonuses. So let's see, it's 12, I think it's 13 and 14 or 2, right? Like 18 is 4, 16 is 3. So 14 would be 2. Yeah, so we'll do that. Okay. I see the okay. There are things ticking up even when I'm not hitting the. I'm doing pretty good, man. It's going pretty well. I'm just Dex, so Dex just increases how fast I do things. I think we'll put the rest in Perception. I feel like that's a fine stat distribution for what we're going for. I'm actually. I don't want a negative. I'm scared to take the negative in Dex. But you know what? I really want to. I think that's fine. I think I'm honestly fine with this distribution. I think it's gonna work fairly well. Culture. Okay. I got a feeling it's gonna be a lot of reading, and I'm kind of excited for it. But we'll see how it goes. The Adir Empire is currently the largest and most powerful force in this part of the world. It is centered around the equator and has a tropical climate. Though the empire has colonies in numerous areas of the world, Greater Adir is at the heart that houses the majority of its human and elven nations. Consisting of the nations of Nasitik, I can't say it, dozens of Amawa settlements, and hundreds of lawless pirate-infested islands that stretch along the southern sea. Deadfire is home to boreal dwarves, and a mixture of other variety races. Deadfire Archipelago is the last stop for anyone headed east. A multitude of monstrous sea creatures infest the oceans beyond the thing making it travel. I'm also noticing that they each have a thing with it, so that may also kind of determine what I pick, like just for stat wise. We'll try to go against it for lore. Located at the northeast of that place. that place. Man, there are a bunch of words I can't say, huh? It's kind of rough. Are a large expanse of fertile savannas that are extensively farmed by humans and Orland residents. The culture is one of the oldest in the world, though one of the least imperialistic, having spread out little over the past years. Old Valia, the crown jewel of the southern seas. Old Valia is now crumbled remnants of the empire of warring merchant nations, counting many humanoids and dwarves among their rank. The Old Valia countries are still forces to be reckoned with and are proud of their rich cultural heritage. Dominated by the Amawa nations of Rawatai, the Gulf itself is host to a number of nations, most of them Amawa, Orlan, or Dwarven. Though these countries are relatively young, they are some of the most advanced colonial settlements in the East. The Gulf is a land of riches and resources for those who can make it to them, though the entire coast is often pummeled by violent storms. That's all good, man. I don't mind backseat gaming as long as it's not too like rude, I guess you could call it. As long as it's not like, spoilery and stuff, you know. That's about all I care. But if you have things you could like improve or just suggestions, I'll take them under consideration. 'Cause like I said, it is my first time playing, and I only usually play turn-based RPGs, so we're gonna see how the real time is. I'm sure it won't be too bad, but you know, we'll fill it out.
I can't talk right now. I'm making piss.
Oh god. Oh man, I forgot about them. They haven't been those. No, thank you, Blake, for the bits. Man, I really need to change those audios, huh? Those audios have been there for a while now. I've been meaning to change them, but thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. The Living Lands is the mountainous region and of a large northern island renowned for its diversity of plant and animal life. Its weather is unpredictable and its ecosystem varies dramatically from valley to valley. The Living Lands are home to an assortment of races and a variety of colonial and independent settlements. The White Winds, a large cracked southern expanse of polar ice. The white of the wind, the white that wins, is a home to pale elves, small colonies of daring explorers, outcasts, and adventurers. While virtually no plant life grows in the white, it is home to many hardy species of dangerous animals that forage from sea to prey upon those to survive. So, let's see. Let me go. It is not going to be that. It's between these three. I'm gonna knock that one out. It's between these two. I see crystallized. So resolve doesn't matter. Still think we might go this one. But if that's the case, resolve being 17. So is resolve like comparable to charisma, Crystal? Hey, thanks, Blake. You have a good time at work, man. I'll see you next time. Because I kind of do want to have like a charisma-esque build in this. Kind of going like a tanky charisma build. I want to be able to talk my way out of certain situations. That's how I usually play RPGs. Not my D&D 5e campaigns, but like any RPG, I usually build charisma. It's always good just to have charisma. I think we're gonna go. Yeah, I think this is what we're gonna go. And then I'll wait. Oh, it's already calculated. Okay. I was like, oh, it's gonna bump us up to 18, but no, I'm fine with it. I think we're gonna take the planes. Oh god, we get more. So what's our life like, huh? I don't think we were an aristocrat. I don't think we were a philosopher or a scholar or a hunter. In this game, resolve does pop up quite a lot of dialogue. It's your way if presents come across the NPCs. If you're comfortable with the stats, go ahead and have fun. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, because if that's my charisma, then I definitely want to keep it high. Thanks for your suggestions, though. I appreciate it. You're people who are knowledgeable in games are good to have around, especially when you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, it's valuable input. It's between these three, I believe. It's between these two. I think we may go planes or labor. Yeah, we're gonna go a labor. I like the bonuses it gives, and I think it kind of fits our character. Okay, so now we got man, that's a death. That's the death guys. Dog, they look so fucking cool. Ooh. Okay. We haven't got to change our appearance, have we? No, we haven't. Man, I wish we could kind of... Okay, this is my armor. You see what the... Is that even affecting anything? Oh, it's affecting my pants. I was like, is it even changing? I'm thinking about coming back to another playthrough of PoE because I'm across playthrough my watcher around earlier summer. That's cool. Yeah, I was watching another streamer on the platform called Co-Carnage. He plays a bunch of RPGs, and he recently was playing through Pillars of Eternity 2, and I was like, man, this game looks like a lot of fun. And they happened to go on sale earlier this year in January, and I picked them both up, and I've just been meaning to get time to play them. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with this one. We're gonna go with like the Crown of Fire. Yeah, we're gonna kick it back to here. He looks the least like angry one, angry person. Okay, now we get our voice.
Yeah?
I've got this.
Let us end this!
Let's keep quiet.
What is it?
Watch and learn.
Let's go!
The better part of valor.
Now I am the leader of the group. A blade in the dark.
Sorry, I believe this is a Matt Mercer voice thing, and it really caught me off guard.
I'm flattered.
Let's go.
Huh? Keeping quiet. Follow me.
I think I want to go stoic. What's our character's name? Oh. Usually I would just say Chad, because I just name all my characters Chad, because it's just an easy name. And it's hard when you don't when you know nothing of the race. Both games are quite fun and get immersed, in my opinion. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did the Divinity series, but yeah, dude, Divinity was really good. I put like 120 hours into it. It was pretty good. Yeah, I've had a lot of good times playing strategy, or not strategy games. I forget what these are. The name of what these RPGs are is slipping my mind, but yeah, the whole category is pretty great. Let's go Sir Denzel, man. I don't know. I don't like Denzel. I want to be Wrath. Man, names are hard, huh? Man, it's really hard. You know when you just push random keys on your board to see if they make sounds? Sir Porla, man, I've got the best names in the book. I guess we're gonna go Sir Orlan. I don't know. Names are hard, man. Names are hard. That's our character. That's our boy. Got a nice, good paladin lined up. The caravan master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you are planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods toward a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. so mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
He nods in your direction. Sparful nods and slides the worn bro of his shoulder. Where would I find these berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
What are these ruins you speak of?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
Who did build the ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Is it dangerous out here?
Not if you hurry about your business, and not if the weather holds up.
There's a concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate. What kind of weather do they get up here?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beawick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to.
What are the huge rocks coming out of the ground?
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
I'll go get those berries then.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's nights sleeping on an uneven ground without a pillow or blanket.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Welcome to the Pillars of Eternity. If this is your first visit to the world of Aora, you may want to watch these windows to become familiar with the tools and interfaces around you. Your party always consists of your character and up to 5 additional companions or adventurers. While the caravan is camped outside the Glenfathan ruins, Odema has assigned you Kaliska to help you. Kaliska is a fighter class that excels in close quarter defensive, using her abilities to complement your own. Just select a party member. That's probably
What you need?
yeah. To move the characters. Got you. Great. Okay. How do I move the camera? Okay, so That's a bit wonky, so the arrow keys are how I move it around. So it's gonna be a bit weird. Is there a button to highlight everybody?
Stay quiet.
Oh, we went a scouting mode. Okay, we want to get out of scouting mode and unpause the game. Most people you encounter in the world are neutral or friendly. You can interact with them by clicking on the skeleton circle. Many of the characters will simply greet you and go on their way. But others will have a long conversation to explore. The merchant has a conversation for open. Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. So here's the thing, right? Didn't mean to do that, obviously. And my partner turned on me, which doesn't bode well. She has 253 HP. So, yeah, that's how it usually goes down, you know. You know, it's a combat tutorial. That's what we're doing, guys. Real time with pause, but you'll often be able to do this. Got you. Sometimes a weapon or spell simply isn't suited to penetrating the enemy's damage reduction. When the attack hits, the DR will wipe out all but a small percentage of the incoming damage. You hear your character complain about. Take heed. Got you.
Let's go.
What have you done?
Okay, I'm kind of busted, guys. I may not kill Kaliska, but I just wiped out half the I just wiped out half the caravan. Ouch, when a party member loses 0 hit endurance, they're knocked out, which means they lose the fight. But as long as your side is victorious, they will regenerate endurance at the end of the battle. Ah, you know. Oh, what a way to begin the game indeed.